Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dear future leaders from all around the country, our great country, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, welcome to your English class. Also, I would like to welcome Mr. Fawaz Al-Aqil. He's going to be our sign language interpreter. And now I think we're so ready to start our new lesson. It's first intermediate grade, first semester. Our subject is English. Our lesson of today is going to be pronunciation and listening. This is my name is Khulud Saoud. As always, it's my pleasure to have you in my class. We'll start with our online classroom rules. Find a quiet study area and be ready. Make sure you have everything around, your book, pen, pencil, maybe someone to talk to. Avoid distractions like TV, food, or any other online resources. Number 3, keep strong and positive. Are you ready? Okay. So let's start with our previous lesson review. In our previous lesson, we had a homework. Letter D, answer the questions, use short answers. For negative answers, write the correct information. Remember the conversation that we heard about Eduardo and Tom and Roberto? It was between 3 people. Question number 1, is Eduardo from Brazil? This is a yes/no question. Yes or no? If it's no, you need to correct the information. So no, he isn't. He is from Ecuador. It was mentioned in the previous conversation. Okay? So no, he isn't. We said when we answer with negative, we start with the answer no, then the subject pronoun he, followed by verb be, is, and not in a short form. He isn't. He is from Ecuador. Next question, is Roberto Eduardo's friend? Is he his friend? Yes or no? Yes, he is. And with positive answer, no need to add information because the information is already correct. Next, is Tom on business? And we said on business is a idiom to show the purpose of traveling. So is Tom on business? Was it yes or no? If not, you need to give the correct answer. No, he isn't. He is on vacation. No, he starts with the subject pronoun, then verb be, is, followed by not. He isn't. He is on vacation. I corrected the information. He's not in business. He is on vacation. Number 4, is Tom from Colombia? Yes or no? No, he isn't. He is from the United States. Take a moment, double check your answers. Okay. Number 5, are Roberto and Eduardo Ecuadorian? This is the nationality of Ecuador. Yes or no? Good job. Yes, they are. And they refers to Roberto and Eduardo, 2 of them. Okay, plural. Is Cuenca in Ecuador? Yes or no? Good job. Yes, it is. Okay, take a moment, double check your answers. Number 7, are they in the United States now? Are they in the United States now? Yes or no? No, they're not. They are in Brazil now. And no, if I want to answer with a negative, they aren't, followed by they, then are, verb be, and not with a short form. They are in Brazil now. Are Roberto and Eduardo on vacation? Yes. Are they or no, they are not? No, they're not. They live in Rio de Janeiro. Okay. Take a moment, double check your answers, make sure you get them correctly. Okay. Unit 4, Around the Word, page 29. Our lesson of today is going to be pronunciation and listening. Our lesson objectives, learners will be able to say telephone numbers, read emails, give addresses, answer questions based on spoken conversation. Do you remember at the beginning of our English course, the very beginning, the first unit, we learned how to introduce ourselves and also to introduce others, like our friends. How about giving your contact informations? We need this in different situations in life. Like, let's imagine you're ordering from a website. It could be abroad, outside Saudi Arabia, and you need to fill a form of your information in order to get your shipment in a correct address, right? So you need to give them your phone number, your email, your home address in a correct way, right? And usually when we use English is an international language. You can deal with people from all around the world, just like our unit title, okay? Are you excited? Okay. So let's listen. Look at this chart in your book. You will find 3 columns. Number 1, telephone numbers. Number 2, emails. Number 3, addresses. Telephone number would be number digits. As you can see, I can hear some of you read the numbers now. Emails, look at them, just look, and then we will talk about them later on. Addresses will be combination of numbers with street name, city, and maybe a building number or maybe the zip code. Okay? Take a moment. Now, I want you to write down your phone number. Write it down, maybe your parents' phone number or yours. If you have an email, write it down. And try to write your address. Now, if you're confused, go and ask your parents, they will help. Try to write it down, and then we will work on how to make it correct in English language, okay? Now, I will leave you with an audio. You will listen to it twice, okay? I want you to make sure that you listen and follow whatever you are listening, okay?
Pronunciation. Listen and repeat. Telephone numbers. 754 97 30 603 861 52 78. Emails. Wilson at web.com. Leah_Bard at spark.com. Addresses. 297 Birch Street, 1560 Riverside Avenue. Pronunciation. Listen and repeat. Telephone numbers. 754 97 30 603 861 52 78. Emails. Wilson at web.com. Leah_Bard at spark.com. Addresses. 297 Birch Street, 1560 Riverside Avenue.
How was that? Good? Okay. Let's talk about telephone numbers. Did you hear how was the lady reading the telephone number? So probably if you want to make maybe a booking through online or you're talking over the phone, you will be able to give your phone number starting with, it depends if you're using your mobile phone or maybe like you're talking from abroad, you need to have the country code before the number. So it depends. In the emails, did you hear that the lady was saying @ _? This is how we write our emails. Usually most of the people like to use their name or maybe a short form of their name like K and then some letters @ then web.com. Or sometimes you can use, this is the @ sign and this is the _. Okay, you can use it between maybe 2 words or word and a number. Okay, .com. This is how you write your email. And if you make a mistake in any of those letters or the @ guess what? That your email won't be there. You can't send any email or receive any email if you didn't write it in a correct way. It's very important. Now the address, usually you start with a number. It could be the postcode number, or maybe the building number, the number that when you go out of your house, you will find a label with number of the house on it, and then followed by the name of the street. Here, Perch Street. Ask your parents what's the street name that we live in. I'm sure you know. Okay, and then followed by, it could be 4 numbers. It depends on the country. This is the zip code, the code of the area. Riverside, the area that you're living in. Avenue, okay? It could be like the district. Where do you live in Riyadh? Now go and double check the information that you have been writing. Go ask your parents what's the name of the district that we live in, the number of the street, the house number, okay? If you live in a building, what's the apartment number, okay? And then you will be able to write your address in a correct way. Knowing how to write your informations is very important. This is how you contact people, not from inside Saudi Arabia, even from abroad, okay? For your informations, with telephone numbers and addresses, we often say 040. Okay, so let's read the number 603 861 5278. You don't say 0, okay? Here 7549730. Oh, sorry. Okay, I just make that. It was wrong. But the correct thing is to say 04 numbers. With email addresses, we use @ like we mentioned, the dot before com at the end, and underscore in case your name is, maybe you have a nickname or phone number, or sorry, any number that you want to write your email with, so use the underscore in emails. With address, told you there are postcode number, area or building number, your street number, and also the district that you live in. Okay. Now let's look at letter B, work with a partner, ask and answer, use your own information, and the information on the right. Okay. Did you see the paper that you already wrote about your informations? Now you could ask your brothers, sisters, friends, and maybe your mom and dad. You can pretend, okay? What is your telephone number? This is how to ask about new information. Remember the question word, what, to ask about new information that I have no idea about. What is your telephone number? And then the thing that I want to ask about, followed by question mark. The answer is going to be it's, and then the number. Okay. What is the area code? What's the area code? Okay, what's the area code? It is, and then 305. Okay, and you don't say 0 often. 305. What's the country code? It is 1. What's the country code of Saudi Arabia? Okay, go and find the answer. I'm sure most of you know the answer already. Okay, so it's a good idea to go and practice this with your friends. Now, let's go to the second part. What's your address? What's your address? Again, I'm using the same question word what to ask about new information that I have no idea about. What's your address? The thing I'm asking about, followed by question mark. And remember, an intonation, usually when you ask about new information, what happened at the end of the question, you will have a falling tone of voice. What's your address? What's your address? It's 219, okay, King Street. This is the name of a street, and the numbers right here. It could be the postcode number, or maybe the building number. Okay. What's your email address? Also the same thing. I'm using the same question word. What's your email address? And the thing I want to ask about, followed by question mark. It is Mike_, jones@wordnet.com. Did you ever try to give your email address through the phone? This is a little bit challenging, but try it. Sometimes when you want to make a reservation, maybe you're talking to someone who doesn't speak English, or who doesn't speak Arabic, and you can give them the email address in English language, so you will be give them the alphabet. Like M from Mike, I from, and you say the word, K from kite, E from elephant, E as an elephant, and then underscore, J, O, and then you say each word, each letter with a word to make it clear for them. Because you're not writing it, you're saying it through the phone. And then at, once you say at, they will already know what does that mean. Let's say WordNet, whatever, .com. Okay, is that clear? Good. Okay. Let's go to number 3. What's his or her phone number? I'm asking about someone else's information. Okay. What's his or her? I'm using the possessive adjective. His for male, her for female. Telephone number, and the thing I'm asking about, question mark. It's, then you write the phone number right away. It is, then followed by numbers. What's his address? Okay, what's his or her address? It's, you could write 305 King Street, and then mention the city, maybe the building number or the apartment number. Okay, it's a good idea to practice it with your friends, so whenever you need to find those answers, it would be easy for you. Okay, now we will have a nice exercise that you need to listen to the pronunciation and use your listening skills. Before we start, let me explain this for you. I want you to listen and mark the correct answers. In the audio, the correct answers only will be mentioned. Okay? So, number 1, we have 212 or 212, 202. So, if you heard 212 or 212, you would be putting check next to letter A. If you heard 202, remember O for 0, 202, you would be putting check next to B. And number 2, if you heard 60 Green Street, you would be putting check or circle this answer. If you heard 16 Green Street, this would be the correct answer. Okay? Number 3, you need to pay attention. The number is almost the same except the first 3 numbers, 781, 718. So you need to pay attention to this, okay? The entire number would be almost the same except the first 3 digits. And in 4, this is confusing, but I'm sure you will get it. The first word is nat@start.com. The second one is net@start.com. T and D sound. This is confusing a little bit, but I'm sure you will get it. Number 5, if you heard 80 Park Lane or 18 Park Lane, okay, pay attention to the first number. Number 6, country code 13 or country code 30, code 30. Okay, so you'll be focusing on only the numbers. Okay, now I will leave you with the audio. I will play this for you twice. I want you to pay attention, okay?
Listen and mark the correct answer. Number 1, 202. Number 2, 16 Green Street. Number 3, 718, 342, 7568. Number 4, net@start.com. Number 5, 80 Park Lane. Number 6, country code 13. Listen and mark the correct answer. Number 1, 202. Number 2, 16 Green Street. Number 3, 718, 342 7568. Number 4. Neditstar.com. Number 5. 80 Park Lane. Number 6. Country code 13.
Right, how was that? Pretty easy, I know. So the first one was 202, number 2 was 16 Green Street, number 3 was 718, and then the same number. Number 4 was ned@star.com. Number 5 was 80 Park Lane. Number 6 was country code 13. Okay, if you got this correct, congratulations, you did it. Okay, so in our lesson today, we learned how to say telephone numbers, and we said this is very important. This is how you give your informations. Let's say you're using a phone to make a reservation, or maybe you're ordering some stuff for your house through online. This is how you give your informations and your phone number. Also, how to read emails. This is a very important thing. Okay, if you're talking over the phone and you want to give an email for someone to send you maybe documents or papers, this is a really important thing. Also, how to give your address. I'm sure most of you use the address, the house for shipment. If you order some stuff from online websites, this is the way how to write your address to make sure you get the items or the things that you're ordering to the correct place. Also, we learn how to answer questions based on spoken conversation. Okay, remember we said in telephone numbers, it's nice to whenever you have 0603-861-5278 and give your listener time. I mean you can say 603 and then you pause, 861 you pause, and then 5278. Okay, and then also for emails we learn how to use @ underscore and dot. This is how you write the correct email address. If you make a single mistake, your email won't be delivered, okay, or will not reach the right destination. Addresses, also we said whenever it depends on the place you are living in, you always start with the number. It could be maybe the building number or the postcode number. Then the name of the street, here Perch Street, 1560 Riverside Avenue, the name of the district that you live in. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this lesson and learned something new. Until I meet you next class, take good care. Bye bye for now.